is Leia's 5th summer at Camp JCC. She started going when she was 4 years old, and it's really been an amazing experience for her and for us as a family.
Great.
Leia and Tova are truly best friends in every sense of the word.
13. What's the answer? 13. Perfect.
Come on out. Let's go.
Hey, good morning. It's camp. Zero to 750 in 15 minutes, right? That's what we do.
When I picked up Eva the first day, she was so happy. And it's been like that ever since.
She owns this place. Like, this is her camp.
The word can't doesn't happen here. It's what can we do to make it work for you.
We're helping campers make their first best friends. We're helping them create memories that they are going to remember years from now.
We try to model what society is. 1 in 5 children have a disability. Here, 1 in 5 children at camp also have a disability. We take campers who use wheelchairs, who have feeding tubes, who have other medical needs. We have campers who have more hidden disabilities that may have underlying neurological conditions or social anxiety or more of a behavioral profile. We really come from a place of wanting to make it work. So how can we accommodate, how can we make it so that campers can access all that Camp JCC is?
Very important to the camp that, she as well as all kids there just have a typical camper experience, and the most important thing is have lots of fun, and she really has a lot of fun during the summer.
It was an opportunity for Eva to be in a program with her big brother. This was the first time where we could really feel good about them being in the same program, and I know that he loves seeing her here.
To get the notes from Janie every day about here's how much she's been doing each day has totally been far more than we would have ever expected.
So one day I got an email from someone that I didn't know, and it said, "I'm going to be sending you a birthday invitation." My daughter talks about Eva every day. She's so excited to have met a new friend. So then I emailed her to just kind of get a sense of the setting for the party to see if I should bring the wheelchair or carry her. She was surprised. She said, my daughter hasn't even mentioned that Eva is in a wheelchair. That also really shows how truly inclusive the program is.
No other place in the world really like JCC, where summertime for families isn't necessarily a burden because they have to manage kids with disabilities, but it becomes a positive thing.
Honestly, just fell in love with him right away. Like, our relationship keeps on kind of growing, and I try and babysit whenever I can when I'm not at school.
Jake has been a huge gift to our family. They bonded pretty much right away. I like to think that they've been growing up together for the past 3 years.
I'm definitely a better person for knowing Josh.
The staff here wake up every morning, and oftentimes they say to me, I get to come to work and be with my best friend for 7 hours. And it changes them, and they find that this is what they want to do.
Kayla's been coming to Camp JCC for 14 years. And next summer will be her last summer. How has she benefited? I don't know how I can say it in so many words. Her social skills, her ability to communicate with others, her overall life is better. Here, Kayla's part of the whole. She's not a teenager with a disability. She's a camper.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
This should be the norm. Parents should have options of where to send their children to camp. I hope that someday Camp JCC is not a unique camp. Now it is.
My daughter Devin, this is her 3rd year. She started she's in the inclusive program, and I don't know, it's been amazing. When her sisters started hearing her itinerary, it was a shift in conversation at home where they would say, "Where is she going? I want to go to that camp. There was no jealousy, but it was really enjoyable to watch her sisters kind of look at her and just say, that's really awesome, I wish I could do that. Because 99% of the time, the tables are turned.
This is such a wonderful gift for Tova to be able to be with somebody who's different than she is and get to know her as a person. Professionally, I do civil rights work, and I see how important it is for people to get to know others who are different than they are.
What Camp JCC does affects everyone. Whether you have a child with a disability or you have a typically developing camper who comes here to camp, they're gonna become best friends this summer, and then your child is gonna want to play date, and all of a sudden, a child with a disability is gonna become part of your world where maybe they weren't before.
It costs us about 2.5 to 3 times more to have a camper here who has a special need than a typically developing child. We do not pass that cost along to the families.
It's a commitment at the most fundamental level that everyone have the opportunity to be part of camp. So why should a family have to pay more because their child walks a little differently or talks a little differently?
Camp JCC, it's a community.
There really are no other opportunities for Devin or kids who may even have more severe challenges. It kind of gives new meaning to that. It takes a village. And if we're all able to do that together, to give another child an opportunity like Devin has, I would do it tenfold. I mean, I'd give it to 10 kids if I could.
They need the support. They do an extraordinary job here. I don't know where we'd be if we didn't find Camp JCC.